we have this canned smoke used for smoke detector testing, and it comes in handy when we're doing testing down here in the lab. So I'm going to go ahead and spray some of this canned smoke here at our sprinkler.
Welcome back, everybody, and thanks so much for joining us here at SmallCapVoice.com. I'm your host, Stuart Smith, and we are lucky enough to be joined in just a moment once again by Sparks Holdings Group Incorporated. They're traded under the ticker symbol SHGI. We're going to welcome back to the show Cassie D'Annunzio. She is, as you can see now, back down in her lab. We love talking to you there, Cassie. Cassie, welcome back to the show. Thanks for making time for us.
Thanks so much for having me, Stuart. I'm excited to share with you today what we've been working on.
Yeah, we're excited to see it. That's what we kind of came up with here. We saw the press release that came out mid-January, sparking the future of fire safety. Sparks Holdings Group Incorporated hits milestone in smart sprinkler system development through advanced communication testing. That kind of got the wheels turning for us. And by the way, the date line on that one, viewers and listeners, is January 11th, 2024. Pull up that press release using the ticker symbol SHGI. That and watching you operate on social media, Cassie, we've seen you put this system through some testing, and we thought, hey, what a great video interview it would be with you if we could get you down in your lab again and get a demo. So what have you got set up for us today?
So today we have our sprinkler sensing and activation units set up with our traditional fire sprinkler parts. We have our hub set up. Our sprinkler sensing and activation units are designed to sense fires early on in fire development. We're sensing flame, gas, smoke, and temperature rises, and all of that data is communicated to our hub. Our hub processes that data and makes intelligent decisions to operate sprinklers in the network. So what I have set up for you here today, a lot of you at home have wondered, how are we actually doing testing in our lab without lighting any real fires? So a quick demo I put together here today, we have this canned smoke. Many of you at home may not know that you can actually buy canned smoke. This canned smoke is used for smoke detector testing, and it comes in handy when we're doing testing down here in the lab. So I'm going to go ahead and spray some of this canned smoke here at our sprinkler. And you can see right away, we have a supervisory signal that has come into our hub. So wirelessly, our sprinkler sensing and activation unit captures that data, sends it wirelessly to our hub where it's processed. We can click into our supervisory screen here, and we can see that we have a pre-alarm condition for smoke. Smoke is one of the earliest indicators of fire, and it's really important that we're able to receive this information.
So it's got to be important as well for the first responders who are coming up on scene as well. I mean, this is giving them a whole new level of information, which is going to not only protect the assets in these massive new types of warehouses, but it's going to also protect human lives, I would think, right?
Oh, absolutely. We're focused on protecting human lives, property, businesses. And this is huge for firefighters because they can come up to our hub, interact with it, and have notification visually right away on what signals are coming in, where the fire was detected, what sprinklers have certain sensors going off. We can see that right away on our hub.
Wow, this is a huge advancement, obviously. So I know you mentioned at the outset, there's all kinds of different signals that it picks up. So with the smoke, what happens next?
You got it, Stuart. So there are more signals that we're going to detect in the event of a fire. Smoke is one of the earliest indicators. What we also have here is a heat gun, and we're able to sense temperature differentials with our sprinkler sensing and activation unit. So we're going to be sensing a 20 Fahrenheit per minute rate of rise. Traditional fire sprinklers, such as these, are only designed to operate if they if they detect a fixed temperature threshold, say 165 degrees Fahrenheit, this sprinkler will operate. Traditional fire sprinklers cannot sense those temperature changes, and those changes actually happen a lot sooner in a fire than the fixed temperature threshold itself. The smoke signal, coupled with this temperature differential, is really critical in detecting fire in its incipient stages, and that's our best opportunity to react. So we have here our heat gun. I'm going to go ahead and power this up. It's a little noisy, so I apologize, but I'm going to set it to high.
All right, we're excited. Let's check it out.
I'm going to go ahead and aim this here at our sprinkler sensing and activation unit and our sprinkler. And we're going to sense that 20 Fahrenheit per minute temperature differential. So we'll let this heat up here.
While you're doing that, I want to make sure the viewers know where they can find out more information about you and your company. And so listeners, I would love for you to go over to one of those press releases using that ticker symbol SHGI, and you will see all the information to socialize with them, plus their Reg A Plus offering. Cassie, how we doing?
Doing good over in the lab. So we do have the temperature signal that came in. We have a pre-alarm condition for heat. And at this moment, our hub may make the decision to activate this sprinkler in the network, having detected that smoke and that temperature differential.
Well, very good. I hope it doesn't go off for you right now. I know it's not hooked up to water, or at least I hope it's not hooked up to water. You might get a little soggy right now. Well, Cassie, as we look at your company and what has been accomplished in such a short time here, I mean, we made a point of letting everybody know, hey, during the holidays, I don't think we saw a more busy CEO than yourself. There was no rest for you. You were working on the train to and from work and down in that lab. So I know it's hard to say, hey, what's next for the company? But in terms of this testing that you're doing, where do you need to go or get before you start to present this to insurance companies and to warehouses? And what are some of the next moves that shareholders should be looking out for?
Sure, we're doing some more internal testing on our product. We really want to dial in our algorithms, especially for flame and gas sensors. We're going to dial in those algorithms, expand our testing with more units. You only see one sprinkler sensing and activation unit here. Our system is designed to activate multiple units at once, which can really be helpful for surrounding and drowning a fire in a larger setting like a warehouse. So upcoming, we're going to be doing more internal testing. And then coming up after our internal testing, we're going to be going hopefully to a third-party approval agency to get our product approved or listed and tested from a third-party agency.
Awesome. Exciting times for SHGI. And again, when I just go to the press release, there's so much information there. There's a company pitch deck. There is a prototype demonstration. Hopefully, you're going to see this demonstration in their press releases coming up as well. Cassie, any closing thoughts or comments for us before we let you go?
No, that's it for me, Stuart. Thanks so much for having me on the show. And yeah, take a look at our website, sparks-fire.com.
Very good. Sparks-fire.com is the place to learn more about this exciting young company. For Cassie D'Annunzio, I'm Stuart Smith saying thanks so much for tuning in. And don't forget, smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and share your comments with us about this company or any company you'd like us to see feature here on SmallCapVoice.com.